It's OCD Mikey and Jay again.
What's up?
Today, we wanted to make an announcement here and let you guys know what we are trying to do here over at Expona, which is a week from this Friday. Okay. Him and I have been going back and forth with regards to the possibility of doing some sort of live Q&A session over at Expona with a lot of you guys, his followers, my followers, everybody is invited. Right now we're still trying to figure out where that will take place, right, Mikey?
I got it in my head. I know where it's going to take place. I don't know how to describe it to people, but it's on the second level on the far end where the big rooms are. I have the spot in mind. When we get to the show, we will tell people more and rally the troops, and y'all will know where it will be held. It's going to be in a common area of the hotel and conference center. It's more on the conference center.
It's going to be a lot of fun because I think we have been doing this through YouTube, through Zoom. We haven't been able to really have a face-to-face interaction with those who follow us, all our subscribers, right? So I think it's going to be pretty cool to be able to ask anything they want, right? Because we want to keep an open mind here as far as all the questions. So no question is going to be unheard. Mike is not going to avoid any question. I am not going to avoid any question. We're going to make this extremely interesting for everyone, okay? Anything that you have in mind? Go ahead, Mike.
We will also, sorry, man, people are calling me. They all call me at the same time. We will be answering the things most likely and at least for me, I can speak for myself, that I won't do on a video, right? So I was going to say, so I'll be able to answer things that, that I wouldn't normally publish or whatever. I'll in person, people come up, you can ask things that are, a little more sensitive maybe.
Wow. Well, this is going to get very interesting, man, because, we walk different journeys. We have one thing in common, which is audio, of course, but we approach, the entire hobby different, meaning, you have your own way of approaching things. You like to tweak a lot, as I found out, you love the crossovers, you love, to do work on your speakers. I've seen you do some incredible things.
Let's put it this way. I don't love it. I do it because it's necessity. I needed to with these speakers. It's necessity. Eventually I'll have speakers that don't need any of this crap. I'll be able to have one amp. This is, it's more of a fact-finding mission, just like we each have our own journeys with hi-fi. This is my journey into the multiple amplifier active crossover thing. Because back in the day, I asked Nelson Pass, Mark Levinson, Jeff Rowland about what's it like with active crossover. Everybody in unison said, well, that's the most efficient, best way you can possibly make your sonic, but it's a pain in the ass. You have a ton of things to put together. So I don't like that all the time. It's just this is one of my ventures. You'll see soon enough, I'll be getting some single driver speakers that don't even have crossovers, and I'll be putting tube amps with them, and I'll try that for a while. So far, this is what I like the best, and this is the best sound, so I stay with it. But anyways,
it's
another story.
Is there anything you are excited about
for the show?
Anything in particular that you want to listen? Any sort of new speaker maybe that you heard, some buzz about, or anything you want to hear?
Well, I'd like to hear the Alcy Vox and see if it's all it's cracked up to be. Okay. What more than anything, I'd like to go through the rooms and tell people, this is the room this is the room that does that. This is the one that's typical this is the one that's typical that, because I've been to so many rooms and so many shows, literally thousands. And so I can instantly tell when I walk in, okay, these are the, foreign guys in the suits that, or just whatever. It's just like there's typical systems that in rooms have certain vibrations or certain energy. I'll tell you, I probably know Jeff Joseph's room is going to be good. I probably know the Avant-Garde room will be good. I don't even know if Roland's going to be there, but he's usually with Jeff Joseph. It'll be interesting to see who the good rooms are. I'm interested. It'll be interesting to see any of the new players that are around. I mean, it's just going to be
Cora,
fun to explore.
Cora Acoustics, the speaker brand made out of granite. You have to go
I
check
know
that
Val.
out.
I know Val.
I heard that Avantgarde is releasing a new speaker at that show that's passive and active. It's about 140K, so it's a lot of dough, but it's supposed to be impressive. And that brand in itself has always been interesting to me. I don't care for the look. I think it's a little too much for me, especially with the screen behind me. It might be too big to accommodate.
Sure.
But I know the efficiency of horns tends to be something that many of my subscribers have always been vocal about, how impressive it is, how efficient, how incredible, and that's the dynamics of real music are really, really showcased through horns better than any other type of technology. So I don't know. I mean, I'm really excited. I also want to hear.
Have you heard a Avantgarde room that blew you away?
I heard Avantgarde only once, and that was in 2019, and they had some esoteric integrated at that time. It sounded pretty good, but to be honest with you, I wasn't too serious about Avantgarde back in the day. I just knew it was a different design with a different look.
Was that at Expona?
Yeah, 2019, correct.
I remember that room. Okay, yeah. I saw you. I remember even seeing you there. We didn't know each other on this level.
No, we didn't know each other. I think you were doing those AGD amps or something at that time. Was it?
No, that was before AGD.
Okay.
But no, I was there with no, that was LA. Who was I there that year with? I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember, but it was Veristar Cables. Veristar Cables, I provide cables for some of the rooms. But this year I'm just going to attend and to see people and, go see my viewers and press the flesh. Yeah.
I know you're going as spectator this time. It's very different than when you were setting up rooms and doing the work yourself. Now you're actually taking relaxing.
I like this way better. But you know what? For shits and giggles, sometime it's like I think I'll do a room eventually, maybe if I feel like throwing away some money just to show, And what I thought would be really fun is to do like a room where we make it out of like stuff we got for free.
Explain that. What do you mean?
Like stuff out of garbage cans, things that we got given to us, things that were at like the Goodwill, essentially, or that we found maybe under $1,000 system, and show how badass you can make a rig if you know what you're doing. It's a trick. It's a fun thing. It can be done.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, maybe so. It's an interesting concept. I can tell you that the Sonos Faber Aida 2 room with the Boulder electronics, which, by the way, if you're wondering why I am wearing a sweater in Florida, it's because my room is right now at 69 Fahrenheit. I actually have the AC system at 69 because the Boulder 3060 that you see here never shuts off. The moment it lands here, it's on 24/7. I don't turn it off.
It comes with an electric bill.
It comes with an electric bill every month. I know a lot of people are always worried about their amplifiers breaking if they leave them on. I understand tubes. We know tubes. Yeah. It's a different thing. But solid state, I just don't bother, man. I leave them on. So that's why I wear a sweater, because the room can be a little cold and I work from inside the room too. But anyway, I want to hear the Boulder gear with the Sonos Faber Aida 2. There's supposed to be a room there with full Boulder, and I also want to hear the Wilson Audio Alex V.
I'd love to check it out. And see. If the owner of Boulder's there, we can tease him and watch him come off the handle, dude.
I don't know if Boulder's going to be there. I mean, Boulder rarely now they rarely do any shows anymore.
Yeah.
But I know that there's going to be some Boulder gear. I want to hear the Wilson Audio Alex V, the new V series. And I want to compare that room against the Sonos Faber Aida 2. Because to me, those are the two top speakers that I can say I really want to bring into the room, but they're very hard to get.
Yeah.
And right now I'm playing with stuff that's a little less money as far as speakers. You know, these speakers
Yeah.
they're actually the cheapest speaker I've had over the last 12 months. This speaker.
I love the way they put those things together. They're
I know
so
I saw your
cool.
video
Yeah.
on
Yeah. They're so
Home
cool.
Theater,
They're so
the
cool
store.
looking, man. It's like a really cool build. I remember those things were called Utopia series.
They are, yeah.
For the car. You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, for the car.
car.
Yeah, the car
Yeah.
steer. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I want to see what they do. I do not know if they're going to have. I heard they're going to have the Grande Utopias there, the big boys.
Oh yeah, I've seen those before.
I have Bona in blue. They had them in blue color.
Yeah, massive
Huge
speakers.
thing. You know what? I almost bought a pair of those to bring them in here, but they wouldn't clear the door.
Yeah.
they can't come through the door.
Yeah, that's
standard
crazy.
size doors, so they're too tall for and it's
you got to tip them over, man. Bring them in like a coffin, bro.
Yeah, I could think so. I think those crates are too big though. But anyway, I'm excited to be able to share this time with everyone, and I'm sure you are extremely excited to do something live. Maybe we can do a wrap-up video together about what you liked, you know, at the end of the show, and what you disliked, and share ideas. I think people would want to see this collaboration between you and I, because every time we do things together, I think everyone really enjoys the commentary.
We have two different views, so we give two different views on stuff, which is pretty cool, because then it encompasses pretty much everybody, you know.
Right, people can get two different points of views and kind of decide if they fall somewhere in the middle, right? Maybe a little bit of what you said, a little bit of what I said, and create their own opinion about what sounded good for them. I was thinking about doing some sort of a live feed. The problem with that is I do not know the internet over there. Right now, I just don't know how much bandwidth we will have, and you know, with being such a big building, right? Sometimes that negates the speed of the internet.
It's never really very good, you know.
Right. So, but I would love to see that, and I'm pretty excited, man, to spend some time with you.
For sure,
I will
man.
be there.
Any of you people, any of you all that are watching this right now that are thinking of going and you're on the fence and you're not really sure, get your ass out to the show, because really you'll learn a lot. And you'll hang out. You'll come see us on Saturday evening, like right after the show. We'll be there before. I think they might have a concert or something. But I'll be buying pizza for everybody. So Chicago style pizza, which is phenomenal, by the way.
I love that.
It's killer stuff.
I love Chicago
It's gonna
pizza
be a
myself.
cheat day for Big J.
Man, I'm trying to lose. I'm doing cardio at 4:30 in the morning now, man. I'm getting up at 4 a.m. to work out now, because I can't do it afterwards, man.
What you trying to prove, fool?
I am trying to lose 20 pounds.
Trying to get a weight? 50?
20 pounds. My goal is 20 pounds. So,
how are you going to do that?
Well,
you going to drop muscle mass, or you got fat weight you got to drop?
Both. There's always both when you gain weight. But I'm trying to do it in the mornings, waking up, going to the gym. 4:30, I'm already at 4:45. I'm already at the gym until 6:30.
You're a maniac.
I've never done that in my life. I've always been a person who works out after my day is done. But nowadays, what happens is, because of my regular job, I'm completely drained when I'm done, and it's just I have no energy, man, to mentally focus. So when you get it out of the way first thing in the morning, you have no excuse, right? Once you're there, you're there.
Yeah. Plus, you're all systems firing, man. All 12 cylinders are going.
So I'm trying to just lose so that I can fit some of that pizza you're going to be buying for everybody, and I can eat some pizza.
Right, brother.
And hopefully we have a good time. I really would love to see everyone who follows us, follows you and myself, to just be part of the fun. Remember, this could be, for me, I think this is probably the last show of the year for me. I don't plan to travel anymore. I know there's talks about the show in California, and there's maybe another show at some point. I'm not going to Capital Audio Fest. I already did it last year, so I don't like to go back to back. But I think it will be a very good, this should be the best show as far as the turnout, as far as the amount of people that we're going to see in the last at least 12 months. So if you're thinking about going to Expona, I highly suggest you get out there. This is going to be more rooms than Florida Audio and than Capital Audio Fest, because those two shows, as you know, were in the middle. They were closer to the pandemic than this show will be. So it's going to be a lot more loose in terms of wearing the mask. Do you even know if they're going to make us wear masks or not?
No mask mandate, or I wouldn't be there.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot more loose in terms of the requirements and the protocols for COVID-19. And you can wear a mask, of course, if you want to. That's not a problem.
Of course.
But it's not mandatory. And I think the fun is going to be a lot, man, a lot. I'm really, really excited to see everyone that's going to, be following us, hopefully asking us
Yeah, man.
questions.
For
I'm
sure.
going to be there at 9 a.m. on Friday, ready to go. So I think you're going to be there when doors open too. Is that your plan?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think Friday is going to be, if you're trying to go and avoid a lot of traffic, the best day to go might be Friday, right? There's going to be
Yep.
less people Friday. If you want to avoid a lot of people, you may not want to go Saturday. Maybe Friday is the best day
Yeah.
to go. So
For sure.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just see as many rooms as possible on Friday when we're going to have less of a crowd to film as well.
Yep.
That way, Saturday, I can circle back to those rooms that stood out to me on Friday, and I can go and make sure that my perception of the rooms stay the same, or if a room improved. And then I have more time to, blend with people, talk to people, take, video footage, see you, talk to you. So Saturday will be more of an informal day for me.
Hug me.
Yeah, probably. Yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So.
All right, brother.
Thank you guys for the time. I hope to see you all at Expona 2022.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, and continue to subscribe to my channel and OCD Mike's channel.
Yes, sir. See you.
Take care. Bye.
Okay, later.